Hi guys, good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome back to my channel. Time is around 6:30 here in Dhaka, and I'm doing a few videos for you. I missed out on 2 days. I was not feeling all right 100%, so I took some time off for myself and rested enough. Okay, so June was kind of like a mixed month. It was a holiday and a very bad month for business, but we say thank God for whatever it is. Even the YouTube numbers are not as good, right? So it's okay. So I got a little bit depressed, but again, you have to get up every day and then be strong. So new month, July. Let's see how it turns out. It's drizzling outside. There is a storm going on around our country near the coastal areas, which is affecting the weather. So we are getting like whole day, sort of like a not rain, very strong storm, sort of like a breeze, kind of cooling, but gets flooded sometimes, right? Even in the city, yeah. So today, let's do a fragrance review. Rather like talk about few fragrances in the same type. Okay, and then we are going to be talking about a very expensive house called Creed, and then its replacements. So Creed House has some great fragrances, great fan base, but they are very supremely expensive. And previously you could get 120, I think 120 mil, right? Yeah, vintage versions. Let me show you that fragrance that I'm going to talk about, Virgin Island Water. My bottle is, I don't use this that much anymore. I just keep it for the memory's sake. I enjoy this bottle through and through since 2017-18. So Virgin Water is the fragrance, and I think I put many times this fragrance is my number one Creed because this one smells so great. The coconut and lime combo, sort of. This is like a most fun vacation fragrance. So this one used to be the bottle. Nowadays you get 100 ml, and 100 ml is more expensive than what this used to be. That is ridiculous. Yeah, there is inflation and everything, but it's not justified. You give less juice and then charge more. These were affordable in terms of current situation. I would say compared to this time, this was affordable. I could get this for 180 $170. Now this bottle cost you nearly $1,000, believe it or not. Okay, the vintage version. New ones are 350 to 400, so very expensive. So Virgin Water for me was a great performer. Some people get poor longevity, but I think this thing loves the heat. When you put it on the skin, that coconut lime, depending on which version you get, I think there was a blue, a cap version. That one was more lime heavy. This one for me was the coconut heavy one. So you do get the lime and coconut, and you get sometimes like ask like, are you using we say narikil tel. Narikil tel means like coconut oil. Like right now I put sometimes oil in my on my head. So yeah, so basically I got asked by even my mom. She's like, why are you wearing coconut oil on you? That smells off-putting. It smells like a very bad thing. For me, I don't care because I know what I'm wearing, and sometimes I got complimented as well. So this is like one of the Creed's playful, fun holiday fragrances people take for holidays. So is it worth $300 $400 with 100 ml? No, 100 ml, the new ones, if you ask me, they are very watered down. And Creed basically, I think, have changed ownership. So now only the pure fan base like Creed Aventus Absolute or the new ones, people buy those who are big fan. Normal people who are like reasonable, they'll be like, why would I pay more for less, right? So yeah, I do have one fragrance that I have a replacement I got recently. It's an old fragrance, also I reviewed 2 3 years back. I will talk about it. It's called Gorse by Laboratory Perfumes. So this is my bottle. 2 3 years back, whatever I did, it was from my friend's bottle. That time I said it was okay, and this fragrance I said did not last, but some people said test it again because we get beast mode, and I'll let you know what I feel right now. So Gorse is a fragrance that you could get back in the days about $85 then, 2017, 18, 19, I think 19 or 20. Around that time, you could get it for that price. Now it's going for $150 to pounds. Okay, online, check out the prices. This is a niche fragrance, but used to be affordable like Mancera. Now Manceras have gone from somewhere between 665 to now it has gone to 85, 120, 130 up to. It's almost doubled. This one is also getting the double price. I scored it under, I think, $120. I think within $120, and I think it's a good price still, rather than $150 or pounds. It's not still cheap. Why did I get it? I'll let you know. So apart from this one, Laboratory Perfumes, there are other two alternatives that people talk about often. Are these two? These are also very fantastic summer perfumes. I'm going to compare these to that. One is Sike, one Summer. This is a gift from my brother, 2014 or 15. Steven from Red Lessons is the one who made this popular, salty, kind of like tequila, that kind of a smell. He took it in a vacation. Check out his review. Sike One Summer, 2014, I think. Yeah, 14 or 15. I'm sorry, either one. Okay. So I reviewed quite a few of these, but this was the best version so far. Very nice lime, citrus, salty, and green. Beautiful bottle as well. So this is very hard to find. That one, believe it or not, cost as much as the Creed or more. And this one, you can still find this Set Sail Saint Bert, one of my favorite summer perfumes. This one gets compared to Virgin Island Water. And I can get some elements, but I don't think this is a replacement for that in terms of smell, performance, nothing comes close. But for the price that you pay, this one goes for about $35 to $45 in Bangladesh. Beautiful bottle, nice lime. I get decent performance, but does not beat. It's subpar with the CK1, perhaps. Okay, so this is also not the best alternative to Virgin water. So here comes the comparison wise. See, their bottles are very simple. I do not actually find this bottle with most premium because the cap is like very cheap. Atomizer is the cheap one, and if you press, it will deform. Okay, so what you pay $130, $140 doesn't feel premium, but the kind of cool concept like laboratory bottles or funnels. Yeah. So juice color is green. It reminds me of Jeremy's Office for Men. But these are all the things that is the criticism. But here comes the money. Let's just go on. Spray is okay. This fragrance, first of all, performance wise, it beats Virgin Island Water for me. Okay, I get beastly from this, but this one, longevity wise, it hangs on more. And I think this is a bit older bottle. It got kind of like, in time it got cooked, in the laboratory. No, I mean, it was unused, right? So this thing became more stronger over the years. Initially, I think when it was released, it was a bit lighter. So if you let it sit in your collection 2 to 3 years, any fragrance gets stronger on most part. But major differences between these two. Price difference. This is $350 to $450 for 100 ml. This is 100 ml for highest $150. So less than 50% of Creed, yet very expensive still. This is niche. This is niche. Brand value wise, Creed has more brand value than this. Okay, but the opening is the most different where you try to compare these. I think the opening of Creed smells more out there. This one has more screaming coconut and lime out there. Comparison to that, this one doesn't scream, but if you talk about oil concentration, this thing will hang on a lot more than Creed in the long run. Creed comes and goes. It can be spotty in longevity depending on your skin, in your skin, maybe to someone else's skin. Like for me, I get great performance. Some people said it's poor. So did I say skin condition? No, like skin chemistry, right? So this thing can be up for debate. So, give or take, poor to beast mode. So there's no guarantee this is going to be beast, but I enjoy this. So in terms of smell, scent profile, I prefer this. But if you stop there and then see what are the value that you get from this one for sure on any skin will last more than the Creed. You can smell it. Okay, on the shirt you can smell it. It performs beautifully. In the rainy days, it's performing beautifully. But the opening is not as limey as the Creed. That's the one difference. But when I smell it, it's just more polished, and it actually is a very like uniform scent. It does not change so much. You can enjoy the coconut lime fine balance 50-50 from this, and I think it can be like a compliment garner for summer. This is a beautiful fragrance. So out of all the fragrances that I showed you, this is the best value. Okay, even though the CK was like Calvin Klein used to be cheap, 20, 35 dollars, but now it's like, I'll tell you something funny. Okay, these summer flankers, once the fragrance is gone, like 1 year is finished, the next year is going to be, some people will buy like 50 bottles of it and they'll put it in Amazon, eBay for 140, $200. Something like this 2014 or 15 version, this will cost you about $250 up to. Okay, which is ridiculous because there's just one more zero. But if you see the performance, it's not definitely at that price point, 25, 35 bucks. This is a good value definitely, but does not come nearly for performance to this. And then if you ask me about Set Sail Saint Bert on its own term, this is great fragrance. Okay, no problem. For the price, I would definitely recommend it, but it's not replacement for Virgin water. This is the best replacement. Okay, if you can find this somewhere, try it. Okay, I'm not saying must buy it or hyping it, but maybe it will get a bit rare to find in time. It will go over $200. Then it's no point of buying that. If you can get this under 120 bucks, still get it. 85 to 120, yeah, $40, around $35 more, but this is a good fragrance. Okay, the presentation is cheap, but the fragrance is very beautiful, polished, and it's not like a poor performer, great performer. That's what makes this fragrance a great choice. So yeah, this is the best alternative to Virgin Island water. But if you can get this partial somewhere, like for decent pricing, get this one original is always the best. Okay, so only issue is the price. Anyway, so today Gorse wins. So sounds like Goro, Mortal Kombat. Have a nice day. Thanks for watching. Let's move on to the third video. Take care.